Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess,
Hello everyone. Oh my gosh, my hair is looking kind of crazy. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. So we are jumping back into Danganronpa. As you guys know, hold on, let me fix my stuff here. And I apologize that that took so long. I think that's the longest I've ever taken to start a stream, so I'm really sorry about that. And for those of you that are watching this after, sorry you had to scroll through all of that. That was a lot. That was a lot of waiting. I kind of want to like make this a fun thing and take notes. Take notes on like the stuff that I find. So let's kind of do a recap. Hold on, I need to like sip of my ghost. Hi Kojo! You guys might hear Bow Wow talking, by the way, because he's over there talking and stuff, so. Kojo, I'm glad you're here because I know you said you liked the first part, which I'm happy to hear that you liked the first part. Can my hair, like, do what I want it to do? This is annoying. Oh my gosh. It's, like, down too far. But yeah, we are, going to do a little recap of what happened last time. So for those of you that maybe need a recap or you weren't here for the first part, I highly recommend going back and watching the first part. There is a playlist that I've added to my channel. I just recently, I think it was yesterday maybe, I added a Wolf Among Us playlist because I didn't have one created initially, so you guys can go watch, you know, go to my playlist on my channel and watch the Wolf Among Us on there. I also added one for Chilla's art games, and then I added one for Danganronpa. Sorry guys. I am not going to be on my phone. I've heard of the game before but never saw it, so I was surprised how good it was so far. Yeah, I had heard about this game before too. And well, I don't know if I had heard about it, but I remember seeing the bear. That bear I had seen around before, but I was like, I didn't really know what it was from. I thought it was just from like an anime show or something, but yeah, it's really good. So recap guys, recap. I'm gonna try to not be on my phone. I'm putting my phone over there. We'll do phones on the break. For now, I'm gonna focus on this. Hopefully he's not super loud. But, so last time, we are playing as Makoto. Makoto is the main character. He has gotten accepted or gotten invited because you can't apply for this particular school. You have to get personally invited to this school called Hope's Peak Academy is what it's called. And the best of the best go here. The best swimmers, the best swimmer in the world, the best this in the world, the best that in the world. It's just a bunch of people who are literally the best at whatever sport or activity or whatever it is that they do. They're the best in the world at it. All of those types of people go to this particular school. Makoto, on the other hand, he's just an average dude. He doesn't know, like, he's not super good at anything. He's just average. But he was invited to be the ultimate, because the people that go to the school, they're called the ultimate. So the ultimate swimmer, the ultimate biker, the ultimate this, the ultimate that. He is the ultimate lucky student because he got invited to the school. So he's the ultimate lucky student, basically. So he gets to the school. Things are a little weird. He gets there, well, at first it's normal. He goes in, all of a sudden he falls asleep, wakes up. He's in some abandoned classroom that has bolted windows and all kinds of stuff. He goes to the other room or whatever. I think it's like I don't know what room it is, but it's like a room, and he finds all the other students in there. All of them have no idea how they got there. They all fell asleep, and they don't know what's going on. Then they all introduce themselves and stuff, and then this bear named Monokuma pops out, and he tells them, hey, you know, this is actually called I think it's called Despair Academy or something, and if you guys are going to be here forever, and if you guys want to get out, you have to kill somebody and get away with it without anybody knowing it was you. That's the only way to get out of here. So obviously everybody starts freaking the fuck out. Makoto becomes really close to this girl named Sayaka. Sayaka, she's like a quirky little girl. She's the ultimate pop sensation. So she's like one of the biggest pop stars, or the biggest pop star in the world or something. And she basically tells Makoto that she's his assistant. And hi Mookie, how are you doing? I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling okay. But yeah, she says that she's his assistant, and you know, they're getting along, kind of hitting it off. People are kind of like, oh, you guys seem like you kind of like each other, and whatnot. And I think Makoto does start to grow a little bit of a liking for Sayaka. And then Monokuma, the bear, gives everybody, good, Mookie, good. Monokuma gives all of the students videos showing their family members, and well, at least Makoto's, because I don't know, some of the other people were hiding what was on their videos, but we watched Makoto's, and Makoto showed his family. They were all happy, sitting on a couch saying, hey Makoto, we're so happy you got picked to go to the school, blah 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 blah. Then the video cuts and the couch is ripped all up, his family's gone, it's super dim and gloomy, and it looks like they've been killed or something. We have no idea what happened to them. So Monokuma gave everybody these videos to give them motive to want to kill each other, so they can get out and go to their family or their friends or whatever it is that he showed them in each of their videos. So Sayaka takes it really hard. Makoto tries to find Sayaka. We find her in some classroom. She's freaking out. She's like, I gotta get out of here, Makoto. Like, we're gonna die in here, blah, 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 blah. He's like, no, I got you. We're gonna get out. You know, I have your back. So that night, Sayaka comes to Makoto's room, because there's rules at the school. Like, and we'll go over the rules at the beginning of the, like, once we get into the game, so we can kind of refresh our memories. But Sayaka comes over to Makoto's room, and she's like, hey, you know, someone tried to break into my room not that long ago, and I was really scared. He's like, okay, let's swap rooms for the night. I'll sleep in your room, you sleep in mine. She sleeps in his, we go to bed, wake up, go to the room. Well, actually, we went to the cafeteria, I think, because that's where we all agreed to meet every morning. That's where all the students agreed to meet. We get there, Sayaka's not there, everybody else is. Makoto goes back to his room. The room is trashed. There's shit everywhere. He goes into the bathroom, and there Sayaka is dead. That's where we left off. So, we are about to have to figure out what the hell happened to Sayaka. Who killed her? You know, how did this, I have questions, like, how did the person even know that she was in Makoto's room? Were they watching them swap rooms? Like, how did this even happen? So, no smoking, no gambling, no loud music, murder, no problem. Yeah, basically. Do I think they might have been targeting him? That's a good point. Maybe they were targeting him that night, but they so happened to switch rooms. Maybe, but they tried to get into her room at first, unless those were two different people. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited though, guys. You got your detective gear on? Hell yeah. Okay, let's get back into this game. Continue. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. So I'm gonna need you guys' help figuring this out. Let me, so I felt like the game volume was a little high last time. You guys said it was fine, but I felt like it was a little bit too high. So we're Makoto right now. Well, we're Makoto all the time. But Makoto is speaking, or he's not, he's thinking. When it's blue, I think he's thinking. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remember seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. I think he maybe passed out or something. Okay, so we're in here with everybody, and then when it says speaking, that's when we're actually talking. They probably targeted her because she got way too big eyes. Ah, you're fine. You're awake. Finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Hold on. The sound is not sounding right now. Hold on. What the hell is happening here? The sound ain't sounding. Hold on. Let me see what the sound is coming out of. I don't want you guys just listening to me. You guys need a little bit of background music or something. Let's see. Danganronpa. Oh, this is wrong. System. Danganronpa. Output. Let's do game. I'm not sure why the sound isn't working, guys. Hold on. I take out Mondo on site for that lame ass hairdo. Oh my gosh. Choose where to play sound. System. The default. Okay, yes. Let's do this. All sound devices, a volume mixer. Let's see. This. Input. Guys, I don't know what the hell to do. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do, everybody. Do I have to like restart it or something? I don't know. I'm confused about what's going on with the sound. Let's see. Options. Hold on, we're gonna save it again. Maybe I need to like restart the game. Let's restart it. My sound thing recently had an update, so I'm thinking that maybe why. There we go. Hell yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't want to show this because this is like copyrighted, I think, or some shit. There we go. Okay. Game. Alrighty, let's get back into this shit. Time's a ticking. Alrighty. Okay, let me turn it back up. Okay, is this okay for the sound, guys? I feel like this is okay. I feel like this is good, okay? We don't need anything like too crazy or anything. How does this sound? Let me test it myself. I gotta test this. Hi, Lays, how are you? All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think it's okay. I think it's okay for now. It sounds good? Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this all week. Okay, now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Well, shit. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Oof. I like how the blood's pink. Okay. Blah! Or whatever. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
just give up.
You could check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I can't believe it. Sayaka's dead, guys. She's fucking dead. This is horrifying. Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in a gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Kuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay, but...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Okay, so Monokuma is saying that he had absolutely nothing to do with this, and one of us is actually the one that killed Sayaka. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, Tess.
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
Yeah, you're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, bow wow. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Okay. Okay.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're super
come
naive.
on
Devilishly naive. Holy shit. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the Blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. No, that was in the book. You can't be found out. So if you kill someone and you're caught, you don't get to leave. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to access whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless student will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
So if you did the killing and you get caught, you get punished. If you kill someone and don't get caught, you get to leave.
However, if you choose poorly,
But that's if we find the right person.
then the one who got away with murder will survive. And the rest of you
Everybody
will
else
receive
gets fucked
your
up. Okay, so
punishment.
somebody's gonna die regardless.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Mookie.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
what?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Zzz, zzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
Oh my gosh, Mookie. So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done!
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. Bow wow. Hey, we're playing a game over here, buddy. Hold on, guys. He might start acting up again, but I told him he needs to be quiet. Okay, so it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations. Hi, Dayton, what's up? Well, wait, hold on a second.
How are you
You're
talking?
freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
Clash trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
How are you talking?
What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
I don't!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But
I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. I am walking like Cook. But then... Might not want to do that, girl. Hold on. Let me go to the regulations. I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. Okay, let's go over the rules again. Number 1, students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is unacceptable. Number 2, nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Number 3, sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. Number 4, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Peak Academy at your discretion. Number 5, violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Number 6, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they're discovered. Number 7, once a murder takes place, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. Oh, he just added that. Number 8, if the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If the guilty party is not exposed, they alone will graduate and all remaining students will be executed. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed.
I am not involved.
I invoke
Oh,
the
shit, I didn't
mighty
put that.
summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gunyear.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... this can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Oh, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
I don't think
Now
anyone's gonna
you
be
see
fucking with
just
him,
how
Samson.
serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
God damn. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they had seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey, it's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died.
It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say
Kill
what?
this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I want to waste time this whole time?
Damn it.
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all of the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
The
the Monokuma
file.
The Monokuma file. Okay. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
I have sour pink lemonade today. Sour pink lemonade. $6.16. Oh my gosh. You found 147? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give us your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. What the heck? Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I don't think so, Wookie. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alrighty, let's look around. What is the tab button? Okay. So first, let's look at Junko's body. I gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real? This whole time, this pothead thought this all was a joke. So the Sakura is actually a girl. That's a big buff woman.
Let me out.
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Alright, let's see what everybody has to say. Let's start over here. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies, but if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Let's see what Byakuya says. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna try and find out who did it?
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
Crap.
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Well, she's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You don't expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? So everyone thinks Makoto did it now because she was in his room. Great. Oh, maybe we should look at the file. But where is that? Is it in the... How do I check my file? It has to be this. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, maybe it'll let us look at it later. Let's see what she says. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious if you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Well, fuck you.
So then.
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
so then.
That's one sexy mama. Who's Sakura? Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this
So-
wrong, well, do I really have to say anymore?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah? I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was
very
you.
suspicious.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? This bitch is insane. Look at her face.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not like for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. All right, I guess I better get going. Now we gotta make her next because she's annoying. Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Alrighty. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen, but there was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ooh, the truth bullet section. Okay, let's look at this. So she died around 1:30 a.m. The body was in Makoto's room. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. We need to remember that, guys, and we can always go back and look at this. Okay, we can talk to them, but is there anything else around here outside of the ordinary? Okay, let's talk to the high above. No way, I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. He thought it was a joke the entire time. He thought he was being punked. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. So you just gonna stay with her dead body? I mean, okay. Alright. Sounds like she died blazing. Alright, let's leave. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Okay, so that's the same. Alright, let's go here. Well, time to investigate, guys. Oh wait, I went right back in like an idiot. My bad, guys. Only flesh. So I actually need to go this way for our exit. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Damn, all y'all motherfuckers up in here. Oh, well, they're in here to protect it, and then Kyoko's over there examining shit. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright, god damn. Okay, let's start over here. We're just gonna go from left to right. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay. Huh. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Okay, so there's less on the lint roller. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so somebody had that sword in their hand. I don't know if Sayaka used it to defend herself or if the killer got it. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly... Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgot to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. Hi, Demona! You forgot to pray to Tom Cruise. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so we need to figure out how the person even got into the room. Oh gosh, okay. Let's look at these marks on the ground. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Well, the rooms are soundproof.
Huh.
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof, so something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Got a lot of shit to work with. Let's talk to Sakura. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if
dead.
I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Oh my gosh. You bet Hafumi did it and he ate his way in. Oh my gosh. Here's the sheath. This is the replica sword I brought back. Okay, we already done read all this. Oh shit. Hold on, we need to reread that. He said something different. It's the replica sword I brought back for self-defense, and plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp, but how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? The sword was hitting it. Sayaka may have been using the sheath to protect herself, maybe. Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this will only get in the way if it could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Or maybe she picked it up and the person had like a knife or something and they were hitting it? I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, here's the scratches that's on the wall. There's scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Our rooms are completely soundproof. Remember, if anything happened, there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another one of... Okay, well, you done already said that, baby girl. Okay, let's see. It's a display stand the sword was on. I should check the room first of all. Okay. Is there anything like... The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
Why?
We ain't exactly in the
Why?
mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
Why?
Not just me. Nobody's busted
What?
theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it
By the
yesterday.
way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of my... Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at the bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Okay, have I looked at everything? I think I have looked at everything that's out here. Hold on, the door looks fucked up over there. A surveillance camera, the mastermind must be using. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. Yeah, because that's what he gets off to. Oh, wait, there's this. Wait, can I not? Oh, wait, let's look at the table. There's scratches and gouges on my wall in bed. Oh, wait, no. No.
Well,
Shut up. I'm not talking to you, bitch. Okay. Let's talk to Kyoko. Bed sheath. It's Shannon. She's the killer, gotta be. Not you calling her Shannon. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. What? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looks like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so somebody used the lint roller and got rid of all the hair in the room. So we need to figure out if it was Sayaka just doing it to clean his room and be nice, or if it was the killer trying to get rid of evidence. Let's check this door. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. Yeah, just take all day with the lint roller, right? She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why does Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I want to give up. I want to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. She looks like she lost a bubblegum blowing competition. Okay, so this is what our bathroom looks like, guys. Look at this. The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Okay. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. They got that from the kitchen, because remember the kitchen had knives, different size knives. So they did use a knife. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. That's from the sword. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Alright, so we need to get out of here and go check the rest of the place. Not you being broke, 47.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message, as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037? I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you will remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying messages have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Salami. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I want to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? Okay, let's look at that. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? We told Sayaka about it. Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. Okay, so that means the killer must have opened the door because they broken the doorknob because they didn't know how to get into the bathroom. Then that clears it up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Okay. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Alrighty. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Oh, buddy. Can we talk to you? Hey. Okay, so you saying the same shit. Alright, let's go out into the hall. This is like anime Clue. It is... Let's see what Byakuya thinks.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He like, okay. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then okay. Oh, shit.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What? What? Wait, the nameplates are switched. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The fuck? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So they switched the nameplates. For what though? I'm so confused. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Okay. Everybody thinks we're guilty now. Yay. Alright, where's the kitchen at? Is this? No, that's the trash room. I thought that was a cupcake on the door. Okay, we need to go to the cafeteria area. Because there's that knife thing that's on the wall. Hina's in here. Let's see what she has to say. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. So when Sayaka was killed, you were just out here eating? This won't be easy. I have so many questions. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Especially once we get all of our evidence and whatnot and start putting the pieces together. You're still confused? What are you confused about? So basically, Sayaka died last night. She died. She was killed by someone. One of us. We don't know who it is. She was killed in Makoto, the character that we are, his room, because she came to our room the night before and said that someone had tried to bust into her room. So Makoto was like, okay, how about we switch rooms? You sleep in my room tonight, I'll sleep in your room since someone's trying to get into your room. They did that. Next morning, she ends up dead in Makoto's room. That's basically what happened. Right now, we're getting evidence of shit, though, so we can figure out who did it. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. They took a knife from in here. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. No, it wasn't missing because we came in here and that wasn't there. Like it was, they were all there. Okay. So they got the knife from in here that they used to stab her. Zodi still choked her out. So you think Zodi's the killer, is what you're saying? Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappeared like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Okay. AWH's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Bitch, it wasn't us. All right. Oh, we need to figure out. We need to go get her little DVD thing. Was it in her room? I don't understand why they switched our nameplates. I'm so confused right now. All right, where's her DVD thing? Was it in her drawer? Sayaka, no, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. All this here's a sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues. Can I go in her bathroom? Bro, stop getting depressed. Oh, I found a Monokuma token thing. Oh, she had thrown it away. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder what she saw. It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Okay, now we need to go to the AV room. What do I think is gonna happen? I think we're about to figure out who the fuck killed somebody. That's what I think is gonna happen. But everybody thinks we did it, so that's not fucking helping. Which way do we go? I think we go... Is it this way? Yes, this way. How she ain't hear nothing if she was in the kitchen area where the walls aren't soundproof the night she was killed? Maybe she did it. I don't trust any of these people, honestly. Because the people we're talking to just like, oh my gosh, they could be the ones that did it themselves.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... Wait! No, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget, Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do joke sometimes. Haha. Okay, you just wasted my fucking time. How about that? Keep leaving toilet paper into Fat Boy's room. Plot twist, we didn't do shit. We was asleep. Wait, how do we... Where do we go to watch it? Wait. There's nothing inside. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Oh, look at her when she was with her little group. An image slowly appeared. It looks like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well, Sayaka. She was there along with a friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
Hi Jay, what's up? Welcome on in.
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Not him. Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. Not him. See, I don't know if the videos are actually real or if that's just something he created to make people want to kill each other to get out. Yes, it is 47. Oh my gosh. Okay. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okie dokie. Well, let's get out of here.
Listen to me.
Oh,
You hear me?
here he goes saying the same dumb shit. Oh, you have the cherry limeade one? That's what I was drinking last night. Cherry limeade. Oh, Celestia's in here. Let's talk to her. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem, which is...
as for me,
that place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Okay, bitch. So you just stand in here, basically. What? 47? How do I get back to the dorms, guys? I gotta go back this way. Yeah, Despair Hotel is what it's called over here. So we need to go to the trash room. Interesting. He's having a stroke, please. Oh my gosh, stop it. I wonder if we can go in there. As my hand came into contact with the knob of Fuma's room, I heard a rumbling like a herd of elephants stampeding down the hallway.
Mr. Naegi!
Hold it right there, Mr. Naegi! He heard a rumble like a herd of elephants is fucking nuts. Huh?
there's no
Trying
way
to enter
think
someone's
about this
room
in a
without their
common
express
sense kind of
permission is
way.
the highest breach of etiquette.
So it would
Whether it's
seem.
related to the case or not, you must respect a person's right to privacy. True. Oh shit. Okay, my bad. Fuck. A rumble like a herd of elephants is fucking crazy. Okay, guys, let's check the trash room to see if we can find anything in here. Any evidence. How the fuck are we supposed to get in here? This shit is locked. Oh, no, I don't want to leave. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Hey, we got a token. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Oh, another one. Okay, okay. You finding a lot of shit in here. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appeared!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask others.
No, you can't go any further!
Okay. So whoever's on cleaning duty is the only person that can get in here. So who the hell is on cleaning duty? I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can ask. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more
So
convenient.
in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen,
Anyway, more important than
you
that.
bastard.
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it. You
like-
want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no
What are
way
you
to
talking
think
about?
about this
All my
in
love is for
common
2D.
sense kind of...
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hafumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hafumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hafumi and I headed down to the trash room. Okay. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. What is he talking about, guys? I'm so confused. Hafumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate, and then... Oh shit.
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend? You planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Hi, Adriana. Welcome in. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Okay. Ooh, what's all this? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
What is that? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. Okay, let's look at this. Thanks, Adriana. I hope you're doing well too. I appreciate it. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love? Okay. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed, but there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't quite enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, what else? We have this. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you will be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite sure it was off last time I was down
Is
there.
it a
Perhaps it was
fairy?
the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Leon,
What does it all mean, Mr. Nayagi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows
sure
you
of
did.
it.
All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies. Alright, is there anything else? I think that is everything, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Oh, a token. Alright, I think we are good to go. This is the same shit. Yeah. Alright, well. Mr. Nayagi, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of smut or stuff that might help cheer you up. Okay. This guy is a fucking freak. He is nasty. I'm getting the hell up out of here with him. He might throw me in the incinerator. Alrighty. I feel like I have enough evidence. Let me talk to Byakuya.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Would it be because you were the culprit? We already talked about this. Okay, maybe we can go, let's check the laundry room. Let's see if we can find anybody else.
seems like...
Not you saying he has a fupa. I don't know what to do now. Let's see. Oh, I can go back to the gym. Let's go back to the gym. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
The heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Is it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Is it Genghis Khan? Genghis Khan! George Washington, Napoleon! He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Not big pun. Oh my gosh. Let's put that aside for now. So you could say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Okay, so they found it there. Thanks, Hero. That's all I want to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. Yeah, he kinda slow, guys. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Oh, shit.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Oh, I'm taking a bathroom break before we get into this shit. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay, guys. I'm scared.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
I'm not sure, Mookie.
See you soon.
I think the game does have multiple endings, though. The red door on the first floor, that's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Scared. I want my mommy. Oh, shit.
You!
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. Bow Wow, it's okay. It's just a game. It's just a game, buddy. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well, but then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka, is it really one of us?
Is everyone
know,
here?
Monkey.
Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Oh shit, I was like, what the fuck is playing in my ear? The music was still playing in my ear. Okay.
Where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Let's get started.
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing,
You know?
huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Got it!
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Okay, we're not gonna talk to everybody. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close, it's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
Oh my gosh. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opens. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Oh my gosh. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh my gosh, okay, we're gonna save. I'm scared. I'm fucking scared, guys. Oh shit, we got preparations we gotta do. Okay, let's review our evidence. There are a number of scratches on the bed and gouges on. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in Makoto's room. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sword was found out of his sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating, as was part of the blade. Makoto took this from the gym, blah 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 blah. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, and it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. If you were going to attack someone with a sword, you would almost certainly remove the sheath first. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room, and she became frightened. This had been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived. It remains unopened, and there is no evidence of it having ever been used. All the other male students claim that they haven't used theirs either, but still. We don't know that for sure, though. Not a single hair was found on the floor of the scene of the crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Sayaka's right wrist had been fractured, and her wrist was glittery at the injury's location. In addition, her hands appeared to be completely clean except for the index finger of her left hand, which had some blood on it. A series of numbers had been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. 11037. It is assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Makoto's bathroom door was difficult to open due to it not fitting quite properly in the door frame. The only two people who knew the trick to open it were Makoto, the room's owner, and Sayaka, the victim. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place had all been partially or completely removed. 11037, I think. The nameplates on the doors to Sayaka and Makoto's rooms were apparently switched at some point. The kitchen in the dining hall has a set of kitchen knives. Apparently one of the knives had gone missing. The knife from the kitchen went missing while AWH was in the dining hall. AWH swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there. There's apparently a trash room within the school. It's blocked off by a sturdy gate that can only be opened with the trash room key. The incinerator can be activated via a switch on the machine. Hifumi was on cleaning duty, and he claims that the last time he saw the incinerator, it was off. Mookie, shut up. Those numbers gotta be Hifumi's waist size. It's crazy. However, when Makoto checked it after the incident, the incinerator was in fact on. A piece of burnt clothing was found next to the incinerator in the trash room. It is apparently part of a shirt cuff, and it has a noticeable blood stain on it. Shards of glass were found next to the incinerator in the trash room. As it turns out, the glass ball would have fit comfortably in the palm of a person's hand. Apparently, Yasuhiro left the ball in the laundry room on accident, so anyone could have come along and taken it. Okay. Oh, shit. Set skills. So we have skills we can choose from. So I have melodious voice, increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. This increases the influence gauge by 2, effective during the class trial. Oh my gosh, okay. Can I select more than one? Oh, I guess I can, I have enough. Okay. Oh gosh. This is getting serious.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
I feel like I need to move. I feel like I'm in the fucking way or something. Should I move over? Move over here so y'all can see people pictures and whatnot.
Of course!
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Their pictures can be on either side. Put me back where I was, damn it. Okay.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their
He
hand?
said, and raise your hand.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh my god. Can somebody please get him? Like, can somebody please get him? Because he is a fucking pervert.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to
So there's
get
an extra seat.
started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Hi, Eris, what's up? Welcome on in. The Fumi, the type of guy who thinks titty meat feels like sandbags. I'm not sure, Zodi, because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Thanks, Eris. I appreciate that. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh god. Oh god. Make your argument, okay. Evidence of a struggle, okay. Let's listen to what everybody says. We have to spot lies.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in the killer's room.
Yes.
In the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
That's a lie. Huh? Something's off about what was just said, because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss
Yeah, and the murder took place
In the
We're
bathroom.
gonna
So
fast
it
forward
seems
it.
most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a
Okay,
chance
this
to
shit you
resist.
saying is not true.
No, that's wrong.
You over there crying now. That shit you just said was a lie. How about that?
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Okay, Chihiro's slow.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a
Maybe.
real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Scythe. Oh, release it free? Oh no! Kitchen knife set. Okay. Kitchen knife set. That's what our truth bullet is this time.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
No. No. It
So
wasn't
what
a
was
random
used to
knife
kill
from
her?
some random
Kind
place.
of sharp object, without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
It was from the kitchen.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Not potential bae.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
I agree.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Yeah, she
Hold on
did
a
say she was in
second.
there.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it, because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Okay, let's hear more. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh shit, okay. This is a lot of shit to remember. Okay, AWH's account. This is what you're talking about, Zuri.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
Oh, that's a lie.
No, that's wrong.
That's a lie. Someone was in the dining hall. How about that?
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Mookie finally accepted.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh? Nah, don't act stupid now. You said you didn't see me.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there, but when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
But wouldn't she know who did it though? Wouldn't she be able to say who came in?
So?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Not the idiot swimmer girl.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Oh, well, you might as well just not even try to
So
help
in
them,
other
if
words,
that's the case.
two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Monokuma said, if y'all don't shut the hell up, there is no accomplice.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
What if they worked together without knowing they were
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Damn, Shannon said, I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
Not really.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
I'm sorry, bro, I can't. This game funny as hell.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Yeah.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Junko? Or Sayaka? Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh, maybe Sayaka is the one that got the knife. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Not him turning it back around on Makoto.
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong!
So,
Yeah, exactly.
that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Thank you, Kyoka.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, You simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. Okay. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. But yeah, Eris, I agree. Why was she walking around if she was so scared? Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about, but let's see if I can figure this out. I'm scared. Oh, there was no hair! Wait, what? How do I do this? Hold on. If you shoot the wrong letters during the Hangman's Gambit, you'll take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will lose. Holding down the space key, concentrate, fast forward, shoot a letter. You'll have to shoot some letters more than once. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, and then...
Now I understand.
Hi, Fred. How are you?
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
If Kyoko knows what it is, she needs to just say it. Ain't nobody trying to play no spelling bee.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That's true. Why would he need to get rid of all the hair? Because he could just easily be like, my hair is all over the room because this is my room.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
That doesn't make sense though, because she was left in the bathroom, bitch.
That makes sense, does it not?
No,
No.
it doesn't.
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Exactly.
Yes, very true, very true.
You're heading to the gym? Awesome,
Okay, then
Fred.
why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
The bathroom door? I wouldn't have needed
Do you
to...
remember anything
Makoto wouldn't have
remarkable
needed
about
to...
the bathroom at the scene?
Yeah, Makoto wouldn't have needed to break into his own
Sayaka
bathroom.
was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble
I
with
kind of agree
it?
with that, Eris.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Kyoko, the only smart
There
one
was
here.
clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke, which was the doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer
It is
had trouble
right.
getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
Bruh, some of y'all
In
playing
trying to
dumb. Y'all know
bypass
what
the
happened.
lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Okay. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Okay, so there's gonna be more than one weak spot now, so we gotta really pay attention. What is my truth bullet this time, though? The bathroom door frame, okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
That one's true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yep.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
Hold on.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
The door wasn't locked. Nope, that's what it was.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
It wasn't locked.
Sayaka was first attacked
I
in the
did not
main
mean to do
room.
that. Oh my god.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after, and they got into the bath. At that point,
The killer had to try and because Sayaka had locked it.
Damn, that's it right there.
No, it's wrong.
The door wasn't locked because the door is fucked up.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it
And
was
it
locked.
doesn't, the boy bathrooms don't lock.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Monokuma's having the time of his
But you
fucking life.
know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
Right.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Monokuma's
But
so
the killer
petty.
didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
They would think it's locked because they thought it was a girl's room because somebody swapped the nameplates.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The nameplates on the outside
The killer
were
could
switched.
easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene
But
of the crime.
I still don't understand why somebody would have swapped that shit. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime is that they didn't know was the crime took place in Sayaka's room, the crime took place in my room. They didn't know it took place in Makoto's room because they thought it was Sayaka's
The
room.
killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Maybe it was a different person.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do. since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what he's been trying to tell you, exactly.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh my
But
gosh. You said
what
quit
happens
without-
if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Bro, you were in the fucking gym or wherever crying the whole time. Both of y'all, you and Chihiro, were in there crying and not helping look for anything.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Oh yeah, how did they get in? That's another question.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
I love her voice. Her voice is so fucking cute.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
But she said she wouldn't open the door no matter what. She could have opened the door though, but she said, even if I think it's you, I'm not gonna open it.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because...
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Maybe she was trying to kill someone. Maybe she was trying to kill someone because she wanted to get out of there because of her pop group. She wanted to get out. And she went and got a knife.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka. So she swapped the nameplates. She was trying to get somebody to come to... She swapped the nameplate so her picture was outside of Makoto's room. And then Makoto's picture was outside of her room. She tried to get somebody to come into Makoto's room, kill them, and then make it seem like he was the one that had did it. Because the crime happened in his room.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
That's what
and
she did.
These are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Damn, she tried to set Makoto up and then got bodied. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Girl, get to the point.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay, we gotta watch out for this. Let's see what the truth bullet is this time. The dorm nameplate. Sayaka definitely is the one that switched those.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's a lie.
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
It was Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Damn, she was a snake.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt that shit broken.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
She wasn't off.
Is that gold?
She lured somebody to Makoto's room, switched the nameplate so they would think it was her room, and she attempted to kill them, but got bodied. But her plan was to lure them there, kill them, and then make it look like Makoto did it, because she was gonna switch the nameplates back and then be like, oh, well, it happened in Makoto's room, so he must be guilty.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
She knew who to snake, right? What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Okay, what now? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet, or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to me. Damn! Well then, good luck and have fun. Not y'all setting it to the hardest difficulty. Okay. Oh god. Okay, replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, and replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
I've got an idea. Let's make this even more
That's when
complicated.
the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No. I think...
When the fighting broke out,
No.
the culprit grabbed the
I
sword.
think I know what it is. It's the kitchen
That's
knife
when the
set.
first
That's the
blow was
truth
dealt.
bullet I need to use.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Right here. I think. I hope I'm right. Oh shit, that's wrong.
Shoot!
Wait.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Hold on. Makoto took this from the gym entryway. This was part of the blade.
A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she
missed
tried
it.
to fight
Okay.
back. She grabbed the... But then the culprit...
And they killed her.
Well, that's exactly what happened.
No. Oh, I see. Okay.
Culprit
So it's the sword sheath.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Because the person used the sword sheath to defend themselves against her knife.
Actually,
That's why
no.
there were scrapes on it.
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife?
That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
I was like looking in the chat, I'm like, struggle in here? I don't see anything. That's funny.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
No.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her wrist. If you want to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Oh yeah, her palms.
I got it!
She didn't have any gold.
You're talking
on
about her
palms.
palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Well, no, but the water's off at night, so no.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, the gold was on her wrist. Because they broke her wrist with the sword.
No, that's not it at all.
Is it because you think I'm ugly is crazy? There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at night. And the water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
And between 10 and 7, I think, the water's off.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom
Thanks,
shuts
Nicholas.
off
Happy
at nighttime,
Friday.
right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
What? Alright, so she hasn't showered the entire time.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was
Sayaka. The one who damaged the sheath would had to have been the one without the sword, which was Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka?
She is Snake.
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to...
On me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Damn. She was like, oh, he's the one I can play the most. Aw, poor Makoto.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Damn, not totally forgettable kid. That's so disrespectful.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yep, her plan backfired and somebody bodied that
She
ass.
launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to
I
drop
don't
the
even want to
knife.
find the killer now. I kind of fucks with the killer.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Makoto, you're in denial, my boy.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. That's not true. We got a lot more evidence. The dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah, because there was blood on her finger. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read
Leon did it.
N.
Leon.
Whoa. You might have finally just said
Hi,
something
DJ.
worth a shit.
What's up?
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? Maybe I see something. Oh my god, now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Nah, don't be looking scared now. I kind of fucks with him though. I kind of fucks with him because she was trying to set Makoto up. I don't want to blame him, but we have to, otherwise we're all gonna die.
Here's my answer.
Damn, Leon.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yeah, because she wrote it behind her. So, yeah.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Nah, don't be shocked now.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
And don't you got buttoned up shit? Yeah, you're wearing a white button up too.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Sayaka trying to kill
She
Leon in
wrote
this
that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, which was... I don't know why the crystal ball was there, but this was there.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of, there's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. When it was disposed of, where it was disposed of, or how. Where. Because Hifumi was the only one with the key. Where the shirt was destroyed, if we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed, you're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? How is that? What? When or how? When or how? I guess how?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was
No worries,
disposed
Tojo.
of,
Thank
we
you.
should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Not you telling on yourself. But we know you got good ass aim because you're the ultimate baseball player, correct?
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
But you have went and got the high dude's crystal ball, threw it at the incinerator. That's what he did. To turn it on.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Now I'm saying interesting and then realizing it was him. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty, and that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Shoot! The key to the track, whoever was on clip.
So the only one who...
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong.
Hi, Brian. What's
Hold
up?
on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Luffy, oh my god. He threw it because he has great aim. He's the ultimate baseball player.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll complete a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic book, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay. So we have the doorknob, the lint, the sword, the ball. Okay, so first they went to the room. And then Psyche was waiting for them. And then she starts attacking them. Oh shit, I didn't know I had more. Okay, wait. That's the first one for sure. Oh shit, okay. Let's get rid of that one. Sitting there, she starts to attack them, and then they grab this to defend themselves. They hit her. She's in the bathroom, she's hiding. They open the door. I guess this is her getting stabbed. Oh no, she already got stabbed. What is this? They leave, they get the lint roller, they go to the incinerator, they throw this, they hit that, they turn it on, they throw this in there. This piece was left over. Something's not right though. Because when does she... Could it be this? I think this may be right. I don't know. So the person comes in, they get here, she's waiting for them, she starts to attack. Well, they have this behind them, the sword. She starts attacking them, they start fighting. Her wrist gets hit. She's all hurt, she goes into the bathroom. They use this to unlock the door to get it down, break the doorknob. They go in, stab her ass, she writes whatever on the wall. She's fucked up. They use the lint roller to get rid of everything, or they find it, use it, get rid of everything. Go into the incinerator, use the glass crystal ball, throws it through, hits it, turns it on, everything. The incinerator starts, they throw their shirt in, and then a piece of it burns off, and that's left. And I think that's it.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Yeah, she got that ass beat.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Damn, so Makoto hadn't got...
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke
hadn't gotten
Sayaka's
that
right wrist.
sword. Sayaka might have killed the person, aka Leon. Oh, she dropped the knife. I see. Right there.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Damn.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all
All of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have evidence? The first bullet time battle is about to begin. What the hell is that? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh shit, we're about to play a dance game. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay, I'm scared. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Oh my gosh, this is about to be a shit show. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with the truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Oh my god.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
He used his toolkit. Biker Dude thought that all the guys hadn't used their toolkits yet because that's what everyone was saying, but it had to be a guy because the guys were the only ones that were given toolkits.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
You sound kind of guilty now, my guy. But, I mean, I'm not mad at you because you were set up too. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Okay. Are we doing this little game thing? I'm scared. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do this.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance.
I'm scared.
You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance.
I don't know what the
fuck
I'm
wasn't
doing
me.
right now, honestly.
Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid. Here's your proof.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now.
Not a chance. It wasn't me.
I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Uh-oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the Blackened. Oh my gosh, did I die?
Is this really the...
Bruh, give me another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
So I can put no and then everybody dies? Bruh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yes. Please explain this shit to me again. Sometimes blah 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 blah. Okay. I have no idea. You want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm, which I understand that part. I just don't understand the right click part. Match your button presses with each tempo marker. Okay. I get that. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. This is confusing as fuck.
When the instead,
I refuse to acknowledge.
Try this again. Let's try this again. Oh my gosh, I don't understand.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Where's your proof?
Oh, I think I get it now.
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Yeah, I get it now.
You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh, you going down now, bitch.
Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid.
Bye, bitch.
Where's your proof?
Pow pow.
This should prove it.
Bye, bitch.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumes there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Yep.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
This man done lost his damn mind.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Damn, and I liked Leon too. That's crazy. This man done lost his damn mind. Saya kinda set everybody up. I got a C on the last part. Ooh, I got an A. Yas.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, Leon. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, is none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. I mean, I don't blame him. It was complete chance that I wound up like
I was
this.
just unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all, but when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong, because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even if I couldn't handle what I saw in there, if I was her, that video actually had something to do with me. I can't even imagine. Brian. Oh, Rookie. Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
What?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. Well, what did you say? I understand, really I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that, all of it, everything, it's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko lashed into my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough, I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it. Wow, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill him.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Okay.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? Ooh, I didn't think of that. That's a good point. When she put herself in the bathroom, he could have left and told everybody that she was trying to kill him, but he decided to go in there with his toolkit and kill her. So Celeste is right. After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So that's why...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well anyway, more importantly, just hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey!
I don't feel bad for you now, because you could have left. No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
So Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball
No,
star.
no, 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 no!
The amount of time it took Leon to go get his toolkit and break in the bathroom, Hifumi ate 4 pizzas.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I'll probably have to take this part out of the video because the deaths are like copyrighted, kind of. Like the music, I think, and the like visuals. So I might like do a video at the end of the series and put all the deaths there if I end up having to cut this out. Oh my god. He's about to get hit by a bunch of baseballs. What we saw, that was the true face of this bear. I mean, if Bow Wow, stop! I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
If you don't like it, all you got to do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn
Man,
you!
fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened more than one of you, because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. Free food, free housing, not the worst offer, not gonna lie. You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say? I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before. Anyway, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Wow. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, now you want to talk to me. She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. Yeah. Maybe she wanted to just get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this, because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it. I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Bruh, not him saying what Sayaka used to say. Chapter 1, To Survive. That's the one that we just did, right? The end, okay. God damn! We lost 3 people already. We lost Junko, Sayaka, and Leon. God, an item. You received the Despair Bat present. Alrighty, let's go ahead and save. We're gonna start from here next time, guys. That was nuts. That was freaking insane. But that was really fun. I'm excited to see what happens next, guys. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. Thanks for stopping by, Mookie. I'm actually heading out too. But thank you guys so much for being here. So it was Leon that actually killed Sayaka, but he was basically defending himself. But he could have left when she locked herself in the bathroom, or when she put herself in the bathroom. But he decided to go all the way to his room, get his toolkit, come back, and kill her. I guess he did that in hopes of not being found out and being able to escape. So then he got blown up by baseballs. And Sayaka tried to play Makoto and get him blamed. That's crazy. We can't trust anybody now, guys. Nobody can be trusted. Alrighty, well, I will see you guys for tomorrow's stream. That will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope you guys have a great night. Have a great night. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. Yeah, leave a like. If you're watching this afterwards, leave a like. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Sayaka should have took a big old number 2 as a defense mechanism. Okay. Okay, guys. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks for being here with me. This was really fun. I've been looking forward to playing this all week, so this was really fun. All right, good night.